Okay, boxers, the trunks are good. We went over the instructions earlier. As a reminder, obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Good luck. Touch him up.
Test Bivol and find out what Bivol is really all about.
The reference to the farm, of course, the famed La Finca in Cuba, where Cuban amateurs go to learn their craft and
get down to work after he gets out of that first round date.
So I can understand why he wants to avoid that early contact.
And better than any opponent Bivol has seen to this point in his career.
You're the bigger puncher. Doesn't mean there aren't things your opponent can do with timing and using his experience to take you into deeper.
Max, as we get ready for the end of round one, reasons why Sergey Kovalev is considerably more prominent on a global level than he is. The amateurs faced Beterbiev and beat him 3 of the 4. That had to be about styles, because Mikhalkin is a very different style. Bivol, in my view, has the potential to emerge as a sort of light heavyweight Gennady Golovkin, an athlete with real punching power in both hands.
I think he's a little bit more diverse than Triple G.
And now a sense of urgency may emerge for Bivol as blood. It can counter, he can work behind his long jab.
You know, we wanted questions answered about Bivol already. His left eye.
And I love the kind of punching I'm seeing from Bivol.
Money was less.
Guys, did anyone see what caused that cut?
No,
I did not.
That could be or wondering how his skin holds up. Anyone can be cut from a clash of heads like that.
Right, and if the fight is stopped,
Attacks with counter punches. That's the most impressive thing I've seen about him all night.
No question, Roy, his mobility wouldn't have landed with much.
And he does that when
his game together coherently is Dmitry Bivol, who is throwing and landing combinations.
You've made the point often, Jim. What separates fighters on the world-class level.
Round 4 of the schedule 12. And scoring the fight for us, as always, our unofficial ringside scorer, Harold Letterman. Harold, how do you have
combination? You know, he lands both shots. He lands the left jab, he lands the straight right hand.
He lands a left hook that wobbles Barrera. He lands another left hook that wobbles Barrera.
The better technician and lands with more pop. So in exchanges, he's extremely dangerous as Barrera tries to ward him off.
From upstairs.
He's running that wrist away. See that? He's running that wrist away, Jim. If you throw at his head, he's still like that right there. It doesn't matter. You buck and go to the body to invest in later on.
It's a compelling point. Let's see if Barrera will think of it.
It was a quick and it's over with. Like that. It's boom, 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 and it's over with. No wasted time. Wasted time.
Bad news for the light heavyweight division because Bivol has had to, taste his own blood. It's been in a position.
Very discouraging for Barrera because he can't land a punch harder.
Within the past couple of weeks, might have been on the belt line. There's a right hand upstairs. Barrera landing 6 punches per round. In his last 5 fights, he was averaging.
Ducks are still targets. When you fight a guy like Bivol who can move, who shot.
Now this time Barrera gets the right hand through to the body.
And now those are good here and there, but their punches for the most part are about even now.
But Bivol's still quicker.
Yeah, he's quicker.
Or maybe Bivol is sensing that there's a little given Barrera.
Good body shot right
to be
there.
A little more offensive.
Out of the 6th round into the 7th, Bivol landing 115 out of 380 to Barrera.
I got it 6-0, 60-54, Dmitry Bivol.
Body, then try to come up and land something big over the top. Oh, good shot.
Right hand shot by Bivol.
He wants it because he still can win it if he wants. We've never seen Bivol at this point in a fight.
Well, if we thought Bivol might have been slowing down a little bit in the last round, I want to bet. Round 8 of a scheduled 12. Dmitry Bivol against Sullivan Barrera. Russia again.
That was a good try for a good right hand to the
hard
body.
right hand to the body by the other fights. Seems to have been completely taken away.
Well, speed neutralizes things like that. And
Max Kellerman correct in saying that the
over the right eye, swelling on the left side of the forehead, deep in a fight against an experienced guy who hasn't given up.
Jim, it can't feel too bad either, though.
See many 175-pound fighters who can put punches together like this with the velocity and the style and the effect that Dmitry Bivol is creating in there. Past the 8th round, Bivol has been past the 8th twice, so this marks the 3rd time in his career. The way he's being schooled in the ring tonight by the younger, faster, seemingly better fighter may change that equation as he appears to try to get just a little breather in round 9, coming toward the finish. Bivol had to react. Oh, and now he comes back with a hard right hand of his own. Throws it again, throws it again. On a stop my right hand, you'd better. Or I
Fight last night. Good jab by Bivol.
By the way, even if you're thinking, well, yeah, but Barrera's done his damage with his head.
say Bivol is 184 out of 593 to Barrera 57 out of 469. Harold Letterman, how do you have this scored 3-1? At Bivol's physical qualities, the speed, the quickness, the punching power, seemingly with both hands, are going to be a problem for Justin.
I think, Roy, you're right about staying as sharp. He's boxing well. He went from boxer-puncher who might knock you out with any shot.
So if you're looking for a fly in the ointment, so to speak, that might be the idea that maybe Bivol should throw more to the body.
You win the fight very big with headshots. Why change it?
268 wins and 15 losses as an amateur. He presents modestly, Max, but at the end of the day, you walk out of the room and there's no question what he thinks. He thinks he's a star.
Yeah, and he is.
A body shot by Bivol.
Yes.
Perfectly timed. Right. They touch gloves before round 12. Legitimate sportsman.
Barrera, Beterbiev, stop me when you get to an American. You want to see more American champions, we have to get our amateur.
Oh, down goes Barrera, and you can see Bivol thinking to himself, I still have a shot at a knockout. You can just see it in his face. Can Barrera get up? Is Harvey Doc going to let him continue?
And the cut on his right eye and lands the knockout punch. Closes the show.
Well, I think I said to you, Roy, earlier in the round, he's still looking for the knockout.
Yes, he
and
was.
He got it.
He was still looking for the knockout with that right hand, and I told you.
For the winner and still undefeated, still the WBA light heavyweight champion of the world, Dmitry